Hey coders, want to analyze data like a pro? Meet Pandas, the Python library that makes data handling fast, flexible, and fun. Let's explore it. So, the very first thing is to import Pandas as PD. So, we have imported Pandas library as PD. So, instead of writing the whole word Pandas, we can just write PD in our further program. So at first we will make a dataset and its name would be my dataset is equal to, then we will start the curly braces and write cars, and the cars may be BMW, that should be written in double quotes, and Volvo, and then Ford. Then we will put a comma and then we will write another one, that is passings, and then you can give them 3, 7, 2, any random numbers, and then we will close the curly braces. So here this is also a data set and this one is also a data set, so there are two data sets inside this big data set. Okay, so next thing is to write my variable is my var is equals to pd dot data frame my data set, and then we will print this my var. Now let us run this. So it might take a little bit time, and then you can see that it's printed cars, passings, and you can see the number 012 and then the name of the cars and the passings. Okay, then next is panda series. So what is a panda series? It is a one-dimensional array holding data of one type. Create a simple panda series from a list. And how? First we will write 1, 7, 2, and then my var is equal to pd dot series a, print my variable. So let us run this, and this program will be printed again because we haven't commented it. So you can see that a was 1, 7, 2, and so it is printed with the data type. Okay, so the next thing is, if you want to return the first value of the series, then we can simply say print my variable and with index 0. So if I comment this one and I even comment these, and then let us run this, and you can see 1 is printed. Why? Because 1 was at the 0th index in the series. Okay, then the next thing is to create our own labels. So for that we can write here pd.series a, comma, and then an index within square bracket we can write like x, y, z. We could have written here anything else like q, s, t, or any alphabets, and then it will be our index. And to return the value of y, then we can write here print my variable and in double quotes y. So you can see this 7 is printed. Why? Because y was at this position and this one is 7. Now the next thing is to create a simple panda series from a dictionary. So for that we can comment this and even this one. So we need to make one dictionary, calories, let's say, and then in curly braces we'll be writing day 1 and then a colon sign, then the value and comma, then colon, day 2. It was on a my bad, comma, then double quotes and then colon. Then 380, then comma and in double quotes. Day 3, a colon again and 390. And then we will write mywhere is equal to pd dot says, and in bracket we will write the name of a dictionary, which is calories, and then we will print this mywhere. So you can see day 1, day 2, day 3 and 420, 380 and 390 all is written, and then the data type is also printed. Okay, so if you want to now create a series using only data from day 1 and day 2, then what can we do is simply give index here. Index is equal to day 1, comma of the day 2, and then you can see here only day 1 and day 2 will be printed. So you can see day 1, day 2 and the data type. Alright, so the next thing is datasets. Datasets in Python are usually multi-dimensional tables called data frames, and series is like a column, a data frame is the whole table. So if you want to create a data frame from two series, so let us say that let us comment this and write again the calories one. So data is equal to this, and then calories, then the list 420, 380 and 390, and then we will write duration on 50, 40, 45 or 25, any, and then we will write df is equal to pd dot data frame, and in bracket we will write the name, that is data, and then we will print this df is data frame. Now let us run this, and there is some error here. Error is because we haven't put a comma sign here. Now let us run this again, and if you have written the error, then you can see it, here it is in valid index, perhaps you forgot a comma. So you can see here it has already given you a hint what can be the error here. Okay, so the next thing is we have printed this data frame, and you can see the data frame is printed. Okay, now if you want to return row 0, then we can simply write print df dot loc and then within square bracket 0. So you can see 0 was this, calories 420 and duration 50. So calories 420, duration 50. Okay, so now if you want to read the CSV file, then I have already created one CSV file. It's available online, and now we can see how to load that. So df is equal to pd dot read CSV, and then the name of the CSV file. So the one I downloaded and named it as data.csv, and then we can keep it in the same folder, the CSV file as well as this Python file, and later we'll be using the JSON file also, so that also we can keep in the same folder, and we can download those JSON or CSV file online. Okay, and then we will print df dot to string and parentheses. So what we have done here is we have read the this CSV file, and then we have set to print it. So you can see there's a huge data in that, and you can see so much is printed. So this is the whole CSV file which is printed. If we do not use toString, then and we have a large data frame with many rows, then Panda will only return the first 5 rows and the last 5 rows. Okay, and we comment this one and see if we want to print the maximum return rows, number of that maximum return rows, then we can write pd.options dot display dot max rows. Then if we print, so we can see it's 60. If the data frame contains more than 60 rows, the printdf statement will return only the headers and the first and the last 5 rows. And if we want to increase the maximum number of rows to display the entire data frame, then what can we do is we can just remove the print here first, and we can change its value. We can write it equal to, for example, like this, and then we can say df is equal to pd dot read csv, and then the name of the file, which is data.csv, and then we will print this df, and we can just comment this one. So let us see the results, and you can see again the whole data frame is printed. Okay, so the next thing is to get a quick overview by printing the first 10 rows of the data frame. So for that we can just remove, or we can just comment just maximum rows one, and we can write a print df dot head and then in bracket 10. So it will print the first 10 rows. So you can see first 10 rows are printed from 0 to 9. And we can use the tail method for viewing rows from bottom. So this was from above, head 1 was from above, and tail is from the bottom. Now if you want to print information about the data, then what can we do is we can just write here, we can say df.info and then parenthesis. So you can see we got this, and the range index, that is 169 entries from 0 to 168, and this data. Now if you want to load the JSON file, which I already told you that I have downloaded it, then what to do is load JSON file. So for that we will write df is equal to pd.read JSON, and the name of the file, that is data.jsn, and then we will print df dot to string, and then you can see this JSON file, which had the same data as CSV, got printed. So let me show you the CSV and JSON files as well. So I have opened it in this notepad, and you can see data.csv. So this is my CSV file, and you can see it is only separated with commas. All the text is separated by commas. And for JSON, you can see it is also saved with the name data.json, and it is in the form of dictionary. So you can see this file. So that was all for this video. Thanks for watching. Do hit the like button and subscribe the channel for more coding content. Happy coding!